Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. Today we are going to discuss about set variable activity in Azure Data Factory. Agenda for this video is what is set variable activity and how we can use it in Azure Data Factory. Basically, set variable activity is the activity using which we can update or change any existing variables of types string, bool or array. These three types we can update. Now go to Azure portal, and this is the link I have given here to study the details of set variable activity in the details. So it's a Azure Data Factory portal. Let me take pipeline here. This pipeline I have already created in my last videos. We have a copy data activity here. In source we are taking input as a table and sync as CSV files. So we will copy from table to CSV files. If you want to see how we can create the copy pipeline and the data activity, you can go to YouTube and search by Azure Data Factory Tech, and you will have many videos of my playlist also. You can go to playlist and watch these many videos step by step to how we can learn Azure Data Factory. This is the variables and system variables in which I have created this activity. So now move on our topic for today. For set variable activity, I will drag set variable activity from general sections. General section, go down here, there it is. Just drag and drop it. Okay, we can connect it from copy data activity. Now we can see in the general we can rename our set variable activity, and in the variables we can need to select a particular variable in which we are going to use it in set variable activity. Currently we don't have any variable, and this is user property. This is for some additional information. I'm going to make a video on this very soon. So let's go to create some variables first. I'm going to pipeline, creating new variables, renaming it copy data status. Data type I am keeping here string. If you see, I am putting here the default value as success. The copy data demo activity status I am keeping as success. Now move to set variable activity. In the variables we can select this variable, and in the value we can put failed status here, or we can make it dynamic. You can see we have options, system variables. These are the options like data factory name, trigger ID, pipeline and run ID. These options system variables we can select here to make it dynamic. We have also variable option, but we can't select it because we can't refer the same variable in the same set variable activity. You can see the error. Now this is important, like the activity output. The first copy data activity output you can store in that variable and update in set variable activity to use further. Now let me take a store procedure, drag and drop it. If you see, suppose we have a scenario in store procedure, we need a parameter that I am going to pass from this set variable activity. Just take another set variable activity, connect it from copy data demo. If you click here, you will have options like success, failure. This time we will select as failure and connect to set variable activity, and this value for set variable first variable value is we have taken as success. This time we will select as failed. Select that variable and write as failed. Okay, connect to store procedure. Just reframe it. Looks better. Okay. Now if you see, we have a copy data activity first, and after that we have a two set variable activity. If copy data activity succeed, then upper set variable activity, set a status as success and pass that in parameter to store procedure, and if failed, then the lower one pass as failed. This way we can use set variable activity in Azure Data Factory. Thank you for watching this video. In next video we will learn append variable activity. Thank you.